Acknowledgements. Written by Jackie ZoBell Chan, daughter of Jack ZoBell, son of Walter Albert (Zip) (Zobell), son of Walter Hans Zobell, son of Hans Jorgen Pedersen Zobell. I have always felt very connected to Grandpa Hans, and I also have much admiration for him. Over the years, as I would pick up this journal to read to my kids, I would often think this journal would make a great picture book or a novel. I finally quit putting off the prompting and started editing. My goal in editing the journal was to make it more readable for his younger descendants and also to create an audio version. I'm grateful for my young son, Kai, who continued to encourage me to read Grandpa Hans's journal to him at night, and for his patience as I edited it and read it. The main original script was written in Danish language in 1918. In 1933, Hans's son, Albert, began the process of translating Hans's diaries into English. Much credit for the original project also go to Albert's son, Albert Jr., who typed the original copy, and encouraged his father as he translated. The journal was later retyped by Algarda Zobell Ashleman in 1953, Dolores Klinger Jensen in 1980, and then by my father, Jack ZoBell, in 1999. Each time the journal was retyped, there were various edits. This last 2023 edited version is the least perfect of any of the versions of Hans's original journal. Where other versions have parentheses for edits and several footnotes, this version takes all of those out. Bracket, I encourage you to read the 1999 version for a more complete history, end bracket. Some stories I've abridged to make shorter, other stories I've compiled into one story if he told it twice, and other stories I've taken out. I also changed words here and there, sometimes extensively, for better sentence and chapter flow. Dates were also changed as needed, and the order of some excerpts changed to make it more sequential. I'm very grateful to my father, Jack ZoBell, firstly for his work on the 1999 edition of the journal and making sure it was distributed to Hans's progenitors. This is when I received my first copy. Secondly, I'm grateful for his reading of the audio version of this latest edition. I love that my father reads it in his 76th year, just as Hans wrote it in his 76th year. I hope you can see past the faults in this version and enjoy reading or listening to the many adventures of Hans Zobell. Finally, I would like to end with a quote from Albert Zobell, the original translator of the journal. Quote, many times when I would come at a standstill in translating and could not get the correct meaning into the English language and needed further light, I would get down on my knees and pray, always having in mind that the Spirit of Father was near for my further guidance, and I would always receive an answer and then be able to get on with the translation. You will note that the story ends along in 1870. That is all the data I had, and after Father passed on, his second wife burned or destroyed all his diaries and daybooks. Always kept a memorandum of all that happened. He filled 2 missions, but I could get none of his records of this. The write-up is in particular for home consumption, that is, our immediate family, and has many errors in it, judged by the ethics of literary skill. It is mostly my own language as it came to me after juggling the two tongues in my own mind. Originally, however, has always been maintained. Originality, however, has always been maintained so as to give the credit to the narrator's true meaning and thought. End quote.